just got a new ring light, lads, and I've never been so excited in my life. It's massive. I love it. So yeah, and I probably need a couple of weeks to get used to what the right kind of lighting is, but I think this should be all right. So anyway, enough of that tangent. Let's talk a little bit about shortcuts. And no, I'm not talking about, walking through the woods in order to get to somewhere quicker. I'm talking about shortcuts in relation to weight loss, fitness, fat loss, or anything to do with your fitness journey, to be honest with you. Imagine this. Let's say somebody in the street comes up to you and goes, "Hey up, how are we doing? So, if you're looking here, right, this secret way to get rich in the space of 2 weeks, just trust me, okay? Trust me, do what I say, and within 2 weeks, you're going to be a millionaire." What would you honestly think? You'd think that they were a suspect little fucker, wouldn't you? And you wouldn't exactly believe them. So why do people spend days, weeks, even months trying to chase a shortcut on how to lose weight? They try and find a way to lose weight within 1, 2, 3 weeks. They try and find a way in order to achieve their results in literally a matter of days. And they try so hard to try and achieve quick wins rather than long-term sustainable results. By the tone of my voice, you can probably take a massive guess that it's a little bit of a fool's game to do that. Because the thing is, weight loss, or more specifically fat loss, is not a fast process. It's a slow burner. And a lot of people are not going to want to hear that, but unfortunately that's just the truth. And I truly just believe in telling you the truth rather than telling you a bunch of lies. I can literally sit here and say to you, listen, I am an amazing PT, I'm an amazing coach, and I could probably guarantee you 1 kilogram, 2 kilograms, 3 kilograms, 4 kilograms worth of body fat loss in the space of 2 or 3 weeks. But not only would I be lying about that, if I actually could do that for you, it'd ultimately be in the most unsustainable, misery-inducing way possible. In much the same way as saying to you, I can get you rich within literally the space of 2 or 3 days. I probably could. All you've got to do is just go to a bank and hold them up. Now, obviously, that is the most sensible thing in the world, nor is it the most sustainable thing in the world. But ultimately, if you're looking for quick wins, if you're looking for fast progress, then that would probably be the best thing for you to do. Also, a mental aspect, and you should kind of like relate this to fat loss in a sense. If you want quick wins, eat fuck all for 2 or 3 days and you will lose a shit ton of weight, I can guarantee you that. But then understand that it's most likely going to be very, very unsustainable and you probably won't be able to keep that up for too long. If you want a quick win, try and find a fad diet which causes you to be restrictive of all your favourite foods, which causes you to be sacrificial of the foods that you want to eat, which causes quick, fast, unsustainable weight loss. You will achieve that quick win, but it won't be sustainable, and the results that you get over that small period of time won't last, because the problem that people face isn't exactly weight loss. Weight loss is really easy. Just eat less food. The problem that people struggle with is keeping that weight off, because most of the time they try and attempt it in a very unsustainable, unmaintainable way. So in an ideal world, you'd probably try and opt for a slower burner which guarantees that you'll be able to sustain your results because it doesn't turn you into a miserable fuck. You know, trying a diet which doesn't cause you to restrict your favourite foods or sacrifice your social life or cause you to eat chicken, rice and broccoli for 3 meals a day. A diet which doesn't turn you into a tired, fatigued, cold mess. Sure, the fat loss is going to happen at a much slower rate than if you eat fuck all day. Let's say you go into a 250 to 300 calorie deficit. That's probably going to take you about 2 weeks to lose a pound of body fat. So yeah, it will happen at a slower rate. That is a guarantee. But over the course of a few months or a year, the amount of fat that you're going to lose is going to be more so than somebody who keeps up a very restrictive, very unsustainable shortcut of a diet for 2 weeks and then ultimately gives up. So if you look at it in a short-term perspective, then sure, it might be a little bit disheartening and a little bit deflating because you're not going to be making much progress over the course of a couple of weeks. But over the course of the year, your results and your progress is going to be a hell of a lot more than somebody who wants to do it in a very short, unsustainable crash kind of way. And that's what you need to look for. You need to look at the slow burner, because over the course of a year, you're going to travel further than somebody who does this for the space of a couple of weeks. If you look for the long wins, you're going to make more progress than someone that's overly focused on the quick wins. Because quick wins, sure, are pretty exciting, they're pretty novel, but ultimately that's all they are. They're novel. Doesn't matter if you achieve a quick win of a couple of kilograms lost in the space of a couple of weeks. Who gives a fuck? Because it doesn't really matter if you lose 2 kilograms in 2 weeks. Like, sure, well done, but come back to me in a year and tell me if you've still kept that 2 kilograms off. That's when I'm going to be impressed, and that should be the win that you're looking for. look at it like a football game. If it doesn't matter if you go 1-0 up within the first 10 seconds, if by 90 minutes you're 7-1 down, it doesn't really matter, does it? So don't go for the quick wins, go for the long game. Go for the long, sustainable game, and I promise you're going to be happy because of it. If you like this video, make sure that you give it a like. If you've got any questions, make sure that you comment below because I'd be more than happy to answer them for you. And if you want to catch any more free fitness or fat loss based content without any of the bullshit, as always, make sure that you're either following my Instagram at k.p_health or subscribe to this channel. Peace.